What's up, guys? I got another review for you today. This is kind of an unusual one. I don't review a lot of porn on here, but if there was a Mount Rushmore of porn, this movie would definitely be on it. It is one of the best of the best, made from the best era, probably definitely in my opinion, of adult films, and it is Taboo. This is I know a lot of cult film fans have issues watching porn, I don't know, for hang-ups, or they think it's, not on the same class as regular cult horror films. But some of these pornos are every bit as crazy, wild, over the top. Some of them have great horror elements. This one doesn't. But this is definitely a wild, crazy movie that definitely has a lot of cult film appeal. It follows a woman who's just starting to kind of explore her sexuality for the first time in her life. She's an older lady, a mom, which comes into play pretty heavily. Anyway, she's got this kind of like slutty friend who's kind of pushing her to try all these different things. And so she's really just like experiencing herself for the first time and exploring what she likes and trying a bunch of new stuff. And eventually the movie wraps around to her having an attraction to her son. So this is a movie that revolves around incest. I know that's weird, but the movie is good. It's a lot of fun. It's a crazy fucking movie. It's got some really funny dialogue, some really colorful characters, and obviously a ton of nudity. It has everything you could want in a porno, essentially. As far as cult film appeal, like I said, the dialogue is really funny. It's got some weird characters, just a weird vibe. It's just over the top. I don't know, for a porno, it's got really good acting in it, I think. The writing is really solid. It's obviously not going to be able to compete for an Academy Award, but I think it's solid. And I honestly do believe this is one of the movies that would be on the Mount Rushmore of porn. I think even if you're not a huge fan of adult films, but you want to have like a few titles that are like super iconic, this will definitely be one of them. The Blu-ray from Vinegar Syndrome is restored from the original 35mm elements, and it's the scan is in 2K, so it looks fantastic. It's got a bunch of audio commentaries, interviews, trailers. Vinegar Syndrome is amazing because they understand that adult films have that same cult film appeal, and so they're restoring a lot of these in 2K and 4K, and they look amazing. Like, I've got an old VHS of Taboo that looks like shit. This looks amazing. Again, I understand why people have issues opening their film collection to this kind of movie. But, I mean, it's a movie. It's art. It was well made. It's crazy. It has tons of crossover appeal. So if you are open to, hardcore pornography, this is definitely one you should check out. The disc is amazing. Vinegar Syndrome outdid themselves with this disc. It's fantastic. Again, I understand why maybe you wouldn't want to, but I think it's silly to overlook it just because it happens to have actual sex in it. It's definitely a weird one, but I think it's really well made. It has a ton of appeal, even outside of adult film fans. I hope you like this review. If you like it, check out my website, markfusion.com. Got a ton of crazy reviews, including more adult film reviews, crazy movie reviews, video games, all that stuff. And I'm on Instagram, Twitch, Twitter at markfusion. Thanks for watching this. And again, if you are offended by porn, do not buy this movie, and make sure you're of the proper age. I appreciate you watching, guys. Thanks a lot.